But, you know, I know some of y'all may be like, you know, that beat was y'all tight, you know what I mean? But, you know, kind of old school. Well, you know, that's what my mom had us, you know what I mean, growing up. It was straight old school, you know what I mean? Had no car, but sure enough had a, you know, diamond in the back, you know what I mean? Sunroof top, no car, but sure had it though, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's what my mind was. But, you know, growing up, you know, with an old school mother, you know, you hear a lot of music, you know what I mean? It can be hard times of the day. Sometimes you get out of school and, you know, it was time for football, go in the crib, you know, she got the old school jamming. You like, I mean, it's like 5:30, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on with the old school at 5:30, you know what I mean? But it be that, you know, that stuff that make you jam while you're still doing your thing, you know what I mean? So I may have had to run and get a football or something, you know, get my bike or something. But while I'm getting that, I'm just like, damn, you know, that joint is in your body. You know what I mean? Like, that joint is working a little bit before I go outside now, you know? And so, you know, so that was my mother. So I had, you know, 2 brothers and a sister. So, you know, it was a lot of music sometimes. You know, in the basement, my brother held the basement down, you know. He didn't have no bed down the motherfucker, but he sure lived down there, though. You know what I mean? Like, oh, so I like, you know, I'm just trying to play the game a little bit, but you want to be asleep or have your little move over, but, you know, so, you know, he be down there playing Snoop, you know, Wu-Tang, you know, a whole bunch of mixing stuff, Keith Murray, you know, all that and stuff. So, you know, like, damn, you know, he down there jamming too. You know what I mean? He down there getting it going too. So I'm like, all right, you know, so I may have to go upstairs, get a new shirt. Shirt get fucked up outside, go get a new shirt. You know, I'm upstairs, you know, my sister upstairs and her door closed, you know what I mean? I think we was the only black house that had one door closed. I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I mean? You can't have no doors closed, you know what I mean? Crack is open. Fuck it, crack is open, you know what I mean? So she had it closed though, you know, but she didn't have a lock. She's smart. She didn't have a lock though, you know what I mean? So she played like Christina Aguilera. She played Britney Spears, you know what I mean? Janet Jackson, Mariah Carey. So, you know, she had a good mix of it. And one time though, come upstairs, you know, I hear something I ain't heard before. I'm like, oh, what is that? You know what I mean? Like, where she get that from? Playing Selena. I'm like, cool, you got the Selena thing? You know what I mean? Like when Selena was jamming, you know what I mean? So, you know, I would hear that joint often, you know, run upstairs like, she keep playing this one joint though, that's jamming though, you know what I mean? If you ever seen the movie, you know what I mean, when she was out there, you know, had the whole joint on lock, she out there, shh. They all knew the shit, you know what I mean? It was that, come on la floor. Cantantamos. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, like that's not hidden, you know what I mean? And you see the movie, you know, Jennifer Lopez hitting, and I'm like, oh, like my sister got some shit jamming, you know what I'm saying? But it was sometimes where, you know, may have done something you thought wasn't so bad, you know, and you kind of get your ass whipped like a soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? Your mother over there making her own song up, you know what I mean? She over there talking about something, did not, huh, don't run, huh, did not move your hand, don't run, like goddamn, like when you quit the shit, like hurry up and get this shit over with, you know what I mean? So, you know, it was a good thing growing up like that, you know what I mean? And then, you know, growing up at, being black and growing up, you know, we had medical insurance. You know what I mean? We had medical insurance, but we wasn't using that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Come to the crib like this, like, I ain't going nowhere. Go upstairs, lay down, Mo. Like, young, like, you gotta fix this thing though. Like, you gotta do something. I need medical attention. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, some kids come in whining, you know what I mean? But we couldn't do whining. You know what I mean? Like, you coming home crying, you really fucked up. You know what I mean? So, but you ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, I remember growing up, like, I didn't see a whole bunch of kids, you know what I mean, like with an arm brace, you know what I mean, who was black, you know what I mean, like I didn't, you know what I mean, because you wasn't going to the hospital. You about to go upstairs and sleep that off. Go sleep that off for a little bit, and guess what, you going to school tomorrow. Go ahead. You're like, damn, I don't get no breaks. But then like, you know, when you ain't fucked up, just walking there like, I'm tired, can I just stay home? She like, go ahead. You like, I got flipped off the bike last week. You was like, go to school or some shit, like, come on, my God, what the fuck? You but you gotta be smooth, you know what I mean? You couldn't stomp, you know, there's a lot of rules growing up. Couldn't stomp, you know what I mean? You better keep your motherfucking face straight like a soldier around the crib. Like, there wasn't no type of, I mean, what the, no, none of that. Like, go do that. There wasn't no, did you suck something? You got a lollipop or a ring pop in your hand or something? I heard a suck like, fuck out of here, we don't do no sucks. You gonna be sucking through some wood motherfucking teeth like George Washington around this motherfucker, you keep fucking around. You know what I mean? But it was cool, you know. So, you know, it was no nothing. There was no going to the hospital, you know what I mean? And that kind of turned you into a soldier. You know what I mean? Like, get fucked up, go see the medic, you know what I'm saying, which was your mom. You know what I mean? That was it. That was it. He wasn't going to see no Dr. Bill. You know what I mean? No Dr. Tuckerwall. He wasn't going to see them. You want to go to see them folks. You know what I mean? So you just had to keep your mind straight. You know what I mean? And I remember sometimes I thought I'd get fucked up for no reason. Like, what's the reason? You know, just because I drank your RC? The RC ain't that damn good, you know? Like, you know what I mean? I was thirsty. You bring 1 2 liter in the house and it's yours. Like,
that's right.
We don't want to do lead water all fucking day, mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is leady and shit. You fill that joint up, you let that thing sit, you like, what's all these molecules and shit in this motherfucker, man? Want me to drink this drink? And the ice made it the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Get fucked up for not refilling the ice tray. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I was in a rush. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? You could just run that thing under some water real quick, mom, we'll be good. But why I gotta get fucked up though? You know what I'm saying? Let me say about this one time though. I remember like it was like just outside. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, my mother said don't go outside for some. She was like, don't go outside. If I catch you outside, you already know what it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat your ass in front of your friends. I mean, that shit went to school. You fuck around in school, whip your ass in front of your teacher and your friends. Your little girlfriend may be in it. You know what I'm saying? You like, beat my ass in front of Sade and them? Like, Sade, what y'all though? I guess. Like, I ain't do nothing like that. You know what I mean? But she, you know, sometimes, you know, I just felt like, I mean, I don't think I deserve this. So she came home from work one time. Me and my brother weren't supposed to go outside. She wasn't supposed to go outside. So I was like, man, let me just like go in the front yard real quick. Like, let me just go to this little tree. We hang out there, we jamming, you know, bikes, skateboards, whatever's right there. We jamming. Man, and then, you know, my ball in your neck. I'm just like, like, what's going on? Like, we ain't play football or nothing. I'm just, you know, like, I happened to turn around. My mother, she was short, bow-legged. You know what I mean? She got it fixed now, but she was bow-legged. You know what I mean? Like, that walk was mean coming down the street. You like, oh no. Everybody jamming. And I'm just like, oh God, oh God, oh God. They're like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, oh God, oh God. And then, you know, like my brother, like, he was real attentive, you know what I mean? Like, he could be doing some shit they doing, but I'm over there, oh God. He like, what happened? What happened, E? What happened, E? He like, what happened? I'm like, and then he turned around too. My mother coming, we just stuck like, oh my God. There is no running in the house or, well, I was just outside. None of that bullshit. Stand right there. We stood there like, fuck it, dog. Friends outside, we like, Now, you know, growing up at that time, you know, sometimes you see your friends get their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? I know I've seen a couple Africans get slapped the fuck up. Like, ooh, I felt that. Don't talk to me. Just go ahead and do your thing, bro. I'll see you tomorrow at school, if you make it. You know what I mean? I don't think you're gonna make that one. That slap, you know, it rang through the neighborhood, Mo. You know what I mean? You got 2 courts. Both of them felt the drink. I know they did. So, you know, so she come down, you know, we just sitting there looking all stupid, simple in the face. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's about to happen, y'all. This shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Heart just boom, 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 boom. Like, all right, she like, don't go nowhere. She was calm too. That's the shit they be like, come on, y'all, you calm too, y'all. Like, you're not even yelling yet. You know what I mean? All that shit is building up like the Hulk. I'm just like, yeah, watch this shit. My friends don't even know what it's like, Mo. I'm like, y'all don't even understand, y'all. You might as well go ahead and go home, young. You might as well go ahead and go, young. Like, young, when your voice do that, something wrong. You know what I mean? So that's about to happen. She go in, drop her bags, coming down the steps. Damn, young, you know, we standing right by each other like, yeah, that's coming. I know it is. Man, she like, so, I told you all not to go outside, correct? You like, yes? So, why you outside? Man, before I could even think of a thought, dog, it was like a moment in time where it don't exist. My head was going to my brother's head like rams do. You ever see rams on like, animals and shit? Animals and shit, the rams, they stand up on their shit like, I wish the fuck you would. Oh, and that's what it was like. She just clapped it together. Fuck! I'm like, I never even heard of that move before. Like, your brother or you, like, hey, I think I got motherfucking concussion, man. Like, for real, my friends right here watching, they just looking like, ooh, ooh, you know what I mean? But they face is stone cold, like, ooh, I don't believe she did that right there. I don't believe she did that one. I ain't never seen that one either, man. I done seen somebody been slapped by thunder, but not like use your brother just like bash your head like in front of your whole neighborhood. That right there, it spun my world. It spun my world. I'm just like, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Like they got that thought. Like I sent that thought to them. Cause I couldn't talk. It was done.
No,
it was done.
Not at all.
Like Xavier and them niggas, you know what I mean? I sent that like, I'ma holler at y'all tomorrow, Mo. I'm gonna see you in 6th period like shit. Like, just don't tell nobody. Like, sometimes you'll see something in the neighborhood and that shit around school the next day. You like, what the fuck you tell somebody for, Mo? Like, I'm getting my ass whooped. You wanna go tell my friend? So, it was like that, but it turned me into a good person. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. Like so imagine getting your head smashed into your brother. And his head wasn't no fucking light head. His head wasn't light. You know what I'm saying? His head was a muscular head. He was premature. He was premature, so his body kind of small, but it's like toned. I seen pictures, his body sitting there small, but it's toned like a motherfucker. I'm like, man, he got like a little wave protein going on. And she came early, had the wave and shit, like, yeah, don't worry about it, I'll be there in a second. Like, damn. Like, cool. So, his shit was a little rocky, you know what I mean? And just to, be thinking of something before you get to think of it and just pop into that shit, it's like, woo! Yeah, wake up. Yeah, I'm good on that one right there, bro. You know what I mean? And like, I couldn't even be mad at him. I couldn't be mad at him. I mean, we got that shit together, buddy. You know what I mean? We in the crib just sharing a room and shit. He on his bed with my bed. We just, trying to think about what the fuck we about to do. Like, that's all it is. That's all that's coming out. It's just choppy like a motherfucker, you know what I mean? And it's a different type of thing to not be able to express yourself after getting your head clocked. You know what I mean? Like you really gotta go, just to your room, door a little open, but you ever been to your friend's house, he got them little flat ass pillows. Like, how the fuck you get this flat ass pillow, dog? Like, you got these fluffy little joints, these all the therapeutic joints over here. And then you got these little rusty, thin ass, paper thin joints. What happened to this dude? That's the joint he was beating the fuck up from not being able to express himself how to get his ass beat. Wearing that joint out when you get upstairs. You can't yell, can't stomp. You know what I'm saying? Can't do shit. I'm like, I got to run away, young. All that shit is gonna race to that pillow. That pillow like, go ahead, young. Like, go ahead, young. I ain't got nothing to do with it, young. Go ahead, young. Go ahead, young. That pillow scared as shit every time. You know what I mean? Pillowcase don't even fit on that motherfucker. Pillowcase and that joint just jiggling around. It don't give you no comfort. You're like, come on, son, I'm about to throw this motherfucker away. You know what I mean? But you can't throw it away because mom counting pillows. She paid for that. What you gonna do? Just use it. You know what I mean? Use it for your little tray. That's your little food tray now. You know what I mean? That's your little serve joint right there. You know what I mean? Fuck it. So, but it's like I tend to go back all the time and think about how I grew up and just the ways because like shit has changed like a motherfucker now. It's like shit that's cool now, like growing up, that shit wouldn't be cool, man. Like, no disrespect to anybody who got any family members who wear that fanny pack shit, but hold on with the fanny pack though. Hold on with the fanny pack though. Like, I only seen that shit at the zoo. Like, that was, something at the zoo. Yeah, your mother had it, or maybe, somebody's father had it. It's at the zoo. You know what I mean? You may got your little chapstick in there, phone, whatever. You know what I mean? Anything, little first aid kit. But the fanny pack shit, I be like, I don't know, young. Like, I don't think I can do that joint, young. You know what I mean? And then, sometimes like the jeans, like, it's really on like the young brothers, like, I be looking at them like, well, if you pull your jeans up like to your waist, Holmes, like I think the bottom of your shit gonna be like right here. Like it don't match. I be like, are you buying them shits like that? Or you know, you got somebody who hemming them joints for you like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even, like, I wouldn't even go to the store and buy those and take them to the counter. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let me get them joints. They like, oh, no. You know, they fluff your joints. You know what I mean? Joints short as shit. Like, you about to wear these? I'm like, nah, Zeke, didn't you want these joints, daddy? I had my son with me just to, you know, ease the pain and shit. You know what I'm saying? Zeke be like, nah, daddy. My son ain't no dummy. Nah, daddy, I ain't you know what I mean? I want the joggers, you know what I mean? So I be sure, you know what I mean? I just be like, damn, y'all like, I just don't get it, like the music, you know, man, the beat be cool, you know what I mean? Like now I see what like them, you know, them OGs was talking about, like, man, yeah, the beat cool, but the lyrics is trash, you know what I'm saying? I just be like, you know what I mean? Like all these new dudes coming up, the beat be smooth, but I don't really like the music, you know what I'm saying? I guess because I'm just a little old school dude, but I swear, like, sometimes I be needing that bouncy ball, you know, on my shit. Like, I wish there was an app, you know what I'm saying? Like an app like motherfucking, like, Beat Shazam or something that'll get the song for you, but as it's playing, it'll give you like a little joint to help you out, because I be lost like a motherfucker sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you, I be like, I don't know what Holmes said. You know what I mean? Like, back in the day, like, you would talk, like, you would say some shit in the song out loud and be wrong. You know what I mean? The motherfucker correct you. Nah, bro, you know, man, you got, he said this. You be like, oh, well, fuck you then. You know what I mean? Or something like that, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But now, you know, I don't ask nobody. I just be like, man, fuck it, I don't even want to know. You know what I mean? It sounds like a big ass mumble, you know what I mean? And I guess because, you know, we had to be clear growing up, you know what I mean? You couldn't mumble, you know what I mean? Like, too many huns will get you fucked up. You know what I mean? Like too many, Like, so I asked you not to go over there with Marco, but you go with Marco and then you come back and your clothes are fucked up. We're going to Aunt Joanne's house in a second and you got your clothes fucked up. It's like, damn. It's like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this one here. You know what I mean? So, oh man, it just be that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like too many huns to get you dog. You know what I'm saying? But you went over there anyway, like, didn't you? Like, yeah, I did, but why? That's it. That second you flying somewhere, like, people like, damn, what do you do? What do you say? You don't get it, you ain't there. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too many rules, you know what I'm saying? And, like, having a lot of rules, like, you look like a dickhead being with, like, regular people. You know what I mean? Like, a motherfucker asks for some chips, or don't even ask, just try to go in your bag. You're like, oh, what's up with you in the bag, bro? They like, I can't get a chip. You're like, you can if you ask me and I'll dump you some. You know what I mean? Don't put your hand in my jaw. Like, we don't do that, you know what I mean? And then you looking like, well, this guy's pressed over chips. I'm like, well, I'm not pressed over chips, but it's just too much then. You know what I mean? You gotta explain yourself back. You just don't get it, you know what I mean? Like when you thirsty and your man hit your joint, if it's lit, you like, bro, you done touched my I'm John like thirsty too, Moye. Like you did it at the wrong time, young. You did that shit at the wrong time, young. Like, you know, like, like that small shit would have a person right here with it, you know what I mean? And like, it's just too many rules, you know what I mean? And then for people who don't understand, you know what I mean? They just like, what's going on? You know what I mean? His voice changed, you know what I mean? Like, cause like we have this little, this little higher voice thing we do, you know what I mean? Like sometimes, you know, you be like, all right. Well, you know, you keep going on it. I heard you the first time, you know? Well, listen, young, I mean, if you're going to keep going about it, I understand what you want to do, but I already told you. I ain't got nothing to do with it. It was Terry and them. You know what I mean? He's like, I guess, like, but why he do that? You know what I mean? But that's my time. I appreciate y'all coming out to see me.
Let's give another round of applause, especially that being his first time.
I don't even meet him yet. What's his name? Eric, nigga, this is his first show?
Yeah, this is his first joint.
Man, I hope you do excellent, brother. And then the next show, I hope you bomb terribly. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I told you,
You
bro.
die
I already
slow
told you.
death.
You on point.
That's how they
said it.
No, for real, man.
I said,
Good
you gonna
luck.
kill
Bless
it.
us tonight, man.
This is your first show. You gonna kill it. I'm telling you. I'm gonna know why. I know why you gonna kill it. Then you gonna be chasing that high for the rest of your life.